Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Tantog. I make videos on my lifestyle. So I am in the military and I love fitness, and today we are going to talk about getting fit for BMT. Who want to basically pass their PT test. I will be leaving the minimum requirements, also the graduate requirements. So the biggest tip for you is to just get started. It honestly doesn't matter what you're doing, like work out every single day if you can. How I personally like to do, I guess, my scheduled workouts is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, active recovery on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday workout, and then Sunday is a rest day, also probably a recovery day. That includes like stretching and all that stuff, going on a hike or whatnot. Assuming that you are at home right now, you have the opportunity to do those things. I don't know with COVID right now if your gym is open, but there are a ton of ways that you can still get active, make sure that you're hitting your goals for fitness. I want to let you know that it is definitely possible for you to be kicked out because you did not meet those standards for the fitness part of BMT. And I know they are waiving the PT part right now. I will leave the documents down below for that. With that being said, do not allow yourself to get comfortable and to basically be like, oh well, if I don't pass the PT test, oh well. Like, that's not a good mindset to ever approach anything in life, and also to just get by. If getting by is the best that you can do, go for it. Reaching that maximum of I can't do it anymore and just keep hitting at the wall and keep pushing through, that's what we mean basically when you're giving your best. Never be like, oh well, if I hit minimum then I'll be good. You never, honestly, that kind of just ties into how you perform in life, and don't be that person. Like, just give your best in everything that you do. So with that little motivational speech, I will give you some actual tips on how to improve the 3 factors of the PT test. So I will be leaving the minimum scores right here, and then the max out scores right here. So this is gonna be the females, and this will be the males. You guys can screenshot these 2 things. Starting off with your run, if you suck at running, if you hate running like myself, I truly do hate running. I got kind of used to it in basic training. I ran a lot better here in Texas for some weird reason. I ended up, the fastest run I ran for my 1.5 mile was 10:56, and I'm 5 feet. I am very heavy bottom, so my legs are very heavy because I lift a lot. I do CrossFit, I do heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, all those things. So my bottom half is a lot heavier than most people. So I actually struggled getting into the Air Force just because I weigh a lot more due to my muscle mass. In FYI, muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. If a pound of fat is a pound of fat and a pound of muscle is a pound of muscle. When you first start running and you're kind of getting into it, try to start off with 10 minutes of non-stop running. Once you've completed that task, add 3 minutes, add 5 minutes, and in increments at a time, maybe like a week. Start off with adding 3 minutes, so 13 minutes total of non-stop running. Kind of go up until you can probably like run half an hour non-stop. That probably means that you have the endurance to last a 16-minute 1.5 miles, which you probably will be able to pass, and that will be like easy cake. Find ways that motivate you. If it's on a hike, if it's on a track, if it's on the treadmill, if it's with your dog, if it's on a beach. Honestly, like any way that you can do like to get yourself started, just start with a friend. I also want to note Just because they did a sport doesn't mean that they were the best or the most knowledgeable or can help you and coach you, or you are a part of a program doesn't mean that you can teach a program. So just be aware of the advice that you get from people. So that's my 2 cents. Another huge thing is sprints. I personally love doing this particular one. It's doing a sprint for a mile. Basically, it's just doing a mile, especially for those who are just starting. So if you are on a track, for example, sprint the straights and the curves, just jog or walk. So depending on your level of fitness, you can even just start running. You don't even have to sprint, but I would suggest sprinting so that you can learn how to recover, learn how to breathe, and basically running is a mental thing, and you can probably do more than you expect yourself. So also another advice on running is confidence. I know running has a lot to do with confidence. The more that you look down on yourself and like, I can't do it, I'm not as fit as this person or whatever, those are lies, and you need to replace those with I can do it. You know, have a motivation or have a reason why you want to do it. And you know, if you're at basic training and you are struggling with your run still, think, this is my career on the line, this is my wingman's life on the line. I'm gonna keep running and I'm gonna fight for my spot to be in the military, because you can get easily disqualified or kicked out, unfortunately, for not meeting the standard, and it's 1.5 miles. It's not that long. So just think, you know, the faster I get done with this, the faster I get to rest. Next thing, which honestly surprised me when I got to basic training, but sit-ups. You might not even expect that you can't do. So the sit-ups are actually pretty easy. The baseline is that you need to hit, so your arms are gonna be across your chest like this. You can't grab onto your shirt or anything like that. It has to be basically, I would say, just to kind of go into like this flat palm down look. I don't know. Just make sure you're not even just like fisting it, just because perception is everything. Don't give them a reason for them to suspect that you're holding onto your shirt. You should not hold onto your shirt because you can get disqualified. It's only a minute of push-up or sit-ups, sorry, and push-ups. It's literally 60 seconds of your life. Like, it ain't that long. I suggest to not rest as much as possible in the sit-ups because it's a very short amount of time to do these sit-ups, and you want to get as much as you can. If you are starting, try to find a baseline of how much you can do in a minute and work off of that. Track everything basically on a piece of paper and kind of improve from that. Okay, honestly, I kind of forgot what you're supposed to base off the 1x3s. I think it's like 50% of what you can do. So it's basically doing 3 sets of a minute of your well, we'll just go with 75% of your max. Doing that and taking a rest the remaining minute and 3 sets of that. So you will be doing that in basic training, so get prepared for that. The baseline of doing the sit-up is making sure your back, and this can be your lower back, hint hint, touches the floor and your elbows meet your thighs. So that means you can hit the bottom of your thighs, aka meaning less range of motion, aka meaning doing more repetitions. So you can get more repetitions, and that is not cheating. It is still by the books. So just make sure that you are not resting in the bottom position or laying down basically. You can only rest at the top position where your elbows are on top of your thighs. It's just an upper position. So I will be doing more videos on fitness and how to improve and all that stuff. All right, so going on into the push-ups, how to improve those. If you cannot do push-ups, I would highly suggest doing different variations and gaining that strength to do a proper push-up. You just don't want to practice shitty form because your body is gonna get used to that, therefore you will be performing like that. You can go through the different variations of it. So you have like the seal push-up, the elevated push-up, and then you have deficit push-ups. Just basically elevating your push-up and going deeper and further into the push-up. And then you have weighted, so you can throw a backpack on or like a weight on your back. One good workout to practice your push-ups is a Tabata. So it's gonna be 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds. So it's a 4-minute workout. It's very, very quick, but you will definitely feel it. It's kind of change your mindset when you get into the military, because it's about getting the mission done. And if you want to succeed in passing your PT test, you have to put the work into it, and it will take time. Like, I was a PT monitor in my basic training, and I've seen girls that had no no sit-ups, barely any push-ups, and they passed with flying colors, and their run was a lot better, and they were super proud. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any more questions on fitness, on military, on whatever, I don't know, you can leave them down in the comments below, or you guys can message me here on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss any videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. My Instagram